Hey, what's going on, guys? John Shea here, and in today's video I'm going to be doing an UpTrack review. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is I'm actually going to walk you through kind of an idea of what this product is, what it can do for you. I'm going to talk about some of the upsells that the product has, and then I'm going to kind of give you a insider look as to what this product could do for you if you're going to be selling anything online. So one thing I will mention right off the bat is they don't have a sales page currently live that I could find. So at the time of recording this, I don't have a sales page preview to have you check out. But most likely below this video, or if you're watching this on my website, there will be a link included where you can go check that out and learn a lot more about the tool. I have a pretty solid idea just looking at the JV page, getting an idea of what's inside. So let's kind of talk about UpTrack and what it is. Basically, I'm just going to go through some of the stuff here. First off, this product is essentially made for launching software and tracking results from different campaigns and different traffic sources. So let's say that you launch a product and you're selling it for $27, and then maybe you have another product within that funnel that you're selling for $50. You could set up special links within inside of UpTrack where you could pretty much get conversion pieces along the entire portion of the funnel. So you could have one conversion code on the front end sales page, another conversion code on another upsell, and then maybe a third conversion on an additional upsell. And as people come in through the funnel, you can actually set up different types of links for different traffic sources. So maybe you get people coming to your blog through a blog review, and they go and click on your links through that particular review and then buy whatever it is you're selling. You can actually track those sales from your blog. Maybe at the same time you're also running some Facebook ads and you'd like to track how many buyers are actually coming from Facebook. This is going to allow you to do that and really get a full-on idea of where the traffic is converting, what the metrics are for that traffic, and pretty much just be able to split everything else into kind of their own little segments based on the type of visitor that you're sending. So let's talk a little bit about some of the upsells in this product, what it's going to run you initially. So the main app is $47 for the lifetime access, so you get lifetime full access to the main product, which has those capabilities. The second upsell is something called Traffic Spy. They don't really have any additional information on this at this time, but I thought I'd throw that in there. And then they have a reseller account, which is $200, and you're basically able to resell the software if you choose to. So to kind of cover a little bit more of what the software does, next generation in software as a service link cloaking and tracking that will allow your subscribers to track and optimize every section of their funnel and follow-up series total marketing effort. So really, as I mentioned earlier, you could see that you could set up specialized links with these link cloaked UpTrack links. And as people come in through your funnel, you're going to be able to track where the performance is being made. So let's kind of dive in and I'll show you some samples of this. I'm actually going to go to the main dashboard here. So this is really what it looks like once you sign up for that $47. This is where you're going to get the lifetime access to the main UpTrack software. You can see these are some other campaigns made by other people reviewing the software, but basically I already made one here called Test Site. You could come in and edit this. Software is pretty easy to use overall. If you go into this, you basically get this full-on kind of campaign site overview. So inside of this, you can build products. So let's do an example here. I decided to create one called 1K SEO, and I actually have a funnel right now that I charge $300 for an end product. So basically they come into this funnel here. It's basically called Earn Your First $1,000 offering SEO services on Upwork. I call it 1K SEO Consulting. So they come in on this, and then at the end I pitch them on a software online course that basically is a $300 product. So I kind of set this up as a demo. Again, you could add as many products as you want here. So you could sort of build this out whether or not you want to build like a main level, higher level campaign here, or if you want to just build them all within like sort of a segment within that campaign. Inside here, once you go into products, let me actually do a new one. So what you get is you can either choose to track conversions for a single product or single landing page, or track conversions for a sales funnel. So this would be, a sales funnel would be like multiple pages. Maybe you've got different products you're selling. To give you a little bit better example of this is I've actually got a product example here where I was selling a course called the Pay It Forward method. So this is one sort of example of a sales funnel where we're selling this product for $13.45. And then we have a done for you template that's an upsell at $27.68. So this is something where someone could basically come in and we could track separate purchases. We could track this purchase as well as the done for you template and have an idea, if we sent traffic from Facebook, from our email lists, from our blog, all these different places, we'd be able to track where that's all coming from. So I'm just going to give you a really quick example. If we do single product, you can come in here and actually choose the medium. So you could say, I'm going to be sending traffic from paid search, social media, email, mobile, blogs, so on and so forth. And you have all different kinds of options there. So let's say we're going to be sending some paid search traffic. We put in our landing page URL. In this case, I'm going to do the 1K SEO consulting. Even though that's actually not the final sales page, I'll just use it as an example. Then we can do the campaign name. We'll call this 1K SEO lander. You could choose like the example of the ad content, if you really want to throw that in. So you could say, buy now, I guess. Maybe just something there to kind of clarify. And then you could choose what type of campaign type this is. If you're sending paid search traffic, there's most likely that you're doing something where, it's probably like pay-per-click. This is for tracking the cost of your ad. It says you can also upload cost reports later for exact figures, and then you can actually reference the amount that you're actually spending on this campaign, as well as reference the type of traffic source. So they give you examples like Google, Facebook. So I'll put in Facebook, and we can just hit save. So then what happens is I now have this sort of site overview chart here, and I can come in and basically take a specialized link. Let me see if that actually saved. You'll be able to take a link from that campaign. I already had one in here, so we'll use this one as an example. In fact, I built this as a sales funnel version, not the single product. So you can see this is what the sales funnel version looks like. You have all the different steps kind of shown in a funnel graphic here. And what I can do is get this tracking link. So this is what I would use for sending my traffic through paid search networks. If I'm doing anything through like my blog or other networks, I have another link here. So what this would ultimately do is allow me to send traffic through that, and I can track what's going on, like what the actual conversions are, how many visits I got through that link, and they give you all kinds of stat breakdowns. So there's cost per visit, revenue per visit, and a customer acquisition cost, as well as a revenue per user. So you really get like this massive breakdown of exactly what your traffic is doing for you. So it's definitely a really cool app. I haven't had too many problems. Initially, when I first started testing it for them, I was having some errors, but it looks like they fixed all that. That I was able to, initially I couldn't add these extra funnel steps here, and now that is working. So they've got this all ready. Some other things you can do is you can actually A/B split test. You can create these experiments where you could basically add in separate products and just sort of experiment with different things, maybe sending people to different variations for that link. So that way you could get a little bit better idea of what's going to work better and ultimately make a good decision based on those two products. So you kind of have a little bit of options here. You can actually set up multiple products and then send a percentage of the visitors to a specific product. So we could say, hey, I have a second product. I'm going to send them to that one instead, and then I want to kind of track and see which one's actually performing better. So that's kind of a basic idea of what this software does. Again, you do have some other filtering options here. So once you do start sending in traffic, you can see I haven't really done anything with this for sending traffic, but you could actually break it down by, the type of medium that the traffic is coming through. So if I am running, maybe just sharing around on social media, I could see how many people came from social media and how many of them actually purchased. Whereas maybe in other cases, people are coming through email, and I could track that as well. So it's a really cool tool. I think it's pretty basic if you're looking for something that is going to give you additional tracking capabilities, and it's not going to break the bank at $47. If you are going to be selling products online, this is definitely something I recommend taking a look at. Another thing I do want to throw in there is if you guys do decide to pick up UpTrack, I'm going to throw in a extra bonus. I haven't 100% decided what that bonus is yet, but I will throw in something. Check the description below this, and if you're watching this on my blog, I will throw in a little extra course bonus for those of you who decide to pick up UpTrack through my link. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will also be doing a lot more review videos, so keep an eye out for those. Thanks for watching.